people have seen the movie It Clown. They think the clown is the movie is just a story. They think Pennywise is fictional, but they are wrong. The movie is based on a true horrifying story from 1988 in Derry, Maine. This is a real story of the entity they called It Clown. Derry, Maine was a normal small town in America. In 1988, strange things started to happen. Children began to disappear. It happened every 27 years. First in the 1950s, then again in the 1980s. No one could find the children. No bodies were ever found. The police could not explain it. In October of 1988, a young boy named Georgie went missing. It was a rainy day. He was playing with a small paperboard in the street. I know, before you watch the Pennywise movie, it's the same name, same thing, same characters, but you need to listening to this story. This is a real story. The boat washed into a storm drain. Georgie looked down into the dark drain. He never came back home. His brother Bill never gave up on finding him. Bill and his friends started asking people in the town about Georgie. They found other children who said they had seen a strange clown. He was not a normal clown. He was too tall. He had sharp yellow teeth. He wore a dirty all-silver suit with red pom-pom. He was always standing in the dark corners, near trains or by the woods. A local man, an old historian, hidden police files from the 1950s. The files had drawings of the same clown. The people in the 1950s called him the dancing clown. This provided that it was not a new creature. It was something old and evil that had been living under the town for a long time. This archive contains a secret VHS tape found in the basement on a man who worked for the Derry police. The tape is very grainy. The sound is very bad. On the tape, you can see police looking into a storm drain. One policeman is holding a child red balloon that was stuck in the grates. The tape has a time stamp of October 20, 1988. You can hear a policeman's voice. He's terrified. There's something down there, he says. It has eyes. It's not a person. It's too big. Then the screen flashes black. The audio is cut. The policeman's body was found 2 weeks later nearby the river. The policeman's body was found 2 weeks later near the river. The entity is not a biological monster. It's a shapeshifter. It can turn into your worst fear. If you're afraid of spiders, it will become a spider. But its favorite shape is Pennywise, the clown. This is because clowns are meant to be funny and safe. He uses this shape to trick children into coming closer. Pennywise does not just kill. He feeds on fear. He wants you to be very scared before he attacks you. When you are scared, your body releases a chemical. This chemical makes you taste bitter to him. He says that the fear makes the meat tender. This is why he plays game and makes you wait. He lives deep under the town in the old sewers. The sewers are like a mess. No one can go down there and come back alive. The people of Derry try to stay away from the sewer grates, but they could not always avoid them. Sometimes you could hear a distant, rapt clown's voice coming from the pipes under your. One local teenager, Ben, was a clever boy. He loved maps. He started mapping all the locations where children had gone missing. He noticed a pattern. All the locations were connected to the main sewer lines. All roads led to all roads led to a single point under the abandoned house of Nailbird Street. That house was a ruin. No one went near it. The neighbors said they saw Pennywise standing in the garden at night, waving with a black severed hand. Ben and his friends decided to go inside the house. They were only one brave enough to face the evil that was killing the town. When they went inside, the house seemed to be alive. The walls were wet and sticky. They found all children's toys covered in dusty. They heard Pennywise's voice coming from the upper floor. "I will make you float," he said. "We all float down here." It was a rapt, high-pitched voice that made their bones cold. In 1989, another hidden tape was found. This one was from the camera belonging to one of the missing children. The video shows a birthday party. A clown is making balloon animals. Suddenly, the clown stops. He opens his mouth very wide. His face splits into 4 pieces, showing rows of sharp teeth. The camera falls. The screen goes dark. People believe that Pennywise is a cosmetic vulture. It did not come from our world. It came from the place of darkness between dimensions. It arrived on a meteorite millions of years ago, right where Derry was built. It's a parasite that has been feeding on the town ever since Derry started as a small settlement. The worst part in the Derry project is the people of the town seem to forget about the missing children after a few months. They get a haze over their eyes. This haze stops them from asking too many questions. Pennywise uses his power to make adults ignore the danger so he can continue his work in peace. The entity has no true form, but some people say that the clown is just a mask. If you look into its eyes for too long, you might see its real shape. They are called the deadlights. They are an orange, glowing mass of energy that destroys your soul if you look directly at it. The real It story ends with Bill and his friends, the losers. They made a promise to fight the entity. They knew they were only ones who could see it and fight it. They knew that if they did not stop it, Pennywise would just keep killing forever every 27 years. Derry, Maine is a real place. The Silver Bridge collapse happened. The serial killer John Wayne Casey is real and worked as a clown. The story of Pennywise is just a way for people to try to understand the real evil that can lie in a normal small town. The issue proves that sometimes the monster is real. So, if you are ever in a Maine, be careful. If you see a long red balloon floating in the park, do not approach it. If you are near the sweet sewer grate and hear a clicking sound or a distant clown's laughter, run, because they might be safe now, but the 27 years are almost up. The real Pennywise is waiting for his next time.